Hello and welcome to another art stream. It's Friday. Hooray! We made it. So I thought I'd start it off today by showing I got some more work done. I'm sure you saw on the YouTube channel I finished this guy. So or I got him to a point I like him a lot. I might clean up the background and like the foreground a little bit, but I like him. He came out really good. Pretty much exactly what I wanted. So it does happen. Let's work on her first. And then I'll work on some other stuff afterwards, like maybe I'll just try and do some characters and try and use some poses at the same time to try and do some fun stuff. So, yeah. Oops. I also earlier this week I set up the background differently, so now it's like my layout for the hello, thanks for dropping by. I sure you noticed earlier this week, but I just want to explain again that I just changed the layout, so now everything, all my tools are behind me in my gallery on loop. So now you get to just this entire area over here is now just all going to be a viewable artwork, so I can zoom in like this and you have all that space. So I'm glad I changed that, because I just noticed that there's I always forget that there's all these different workspaces you can set for in Clip Studio, and it's also a feature in Photoshop, but I'm using Clip Studio, so. Oh, music. I always do that. Well, I don't know if about indie. I wish these would give you like more variety. Let's just go with a good one. The League of Legends stuff is pretty good, so just stick with that. do, 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 do. See, what else did I have I was going to announce? Well, yeah, I think I got further with this one earlier this week. That came out. That's coming out nice. I'm almost done with it, I'd say. I got the majority of it done. I just want to clean up the coral a little bit more, and some of the details are still a little rough on her that I want to clean up, but they're still pretty good. There's the Warlock Dragon that I'm really happy with. Oh, I started this one, and I'll continue to work on this today too. I want to finish coloring this. It was just a pose of the two of the characters trying to just. It was for a prompt for May, where it's just climbing up a mountain. So I did like this like slowly going up this like steep incline, like a trail that leads up the mountain. And here's some characters I made using the character generator on the D&D webpage. I They have illustrations of their own, and I purposely ignore them and actually hide it so that I can create my own. Because I want to make sure that I want to try and make something original. So I just look at the descriptions and I use that instead. So I just kind of make my own characters and for this I tried to use different shapes. Like I made like a really short bird one and a trigo chick. Excuse me. Drink of water. And I don't know what some of these are called. Like this is a. Oh my gosh, I'm already forgetting. It's not because I almost said Khajiit, but that's Elder Scrolls. But it doesn't matter. Tabaxi, that's what they're called. But anyway, there's like I forget what the bird people are called. She's a Goliath. They're like this, like I think they're part giant, or I forget what they are. But I just had fun making her like this, like just large and like fun shape for her. Like it's like a kind of like a she's kind of like this shape. So like so that was kind of fun to like try something like that for her. Like a pear. She's I guess in a way pear shaped, but like not really. Pear shaped, but muscular. So I worked on some of the comic pages over the week. Not that one. That one. Where's the ones I worked on? I think I worked on. Oh, this one. Yeah, I worked on this page. So that was fun. Made some progress on that. And I just gotta finish the last two panels need the most work, I think. The first panel could use a little cleanup, but it's okay. I did get some more details put into it, but I just need to I need to improve the coloring and line work. I like most of the coloring in the second one. It might need to be cleaned up slightly, but it's pretty good. The third, I think, is perfect. And the fourth, I like a lot. So yeah, it's really just a little bit of coloring in the fifth, some shading in the sixth, and the first. So yeah, it's coming along nice. Okay, so sorry, I'm just gathering some pose ideas while I'm going over everything. So let's see. There's that. Yet. Close this. Close this. I'll keep that one open. That was closed. Close that. There's something else I wanted to work on. I'm gonna find it. I think it was just the thumbs, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, I think it was. Because everything else is just redraws, and I will do some. But, like I have this one I was doing, ideas for different types of, different emotes for my character. Like, that people could do as prompts. Like, but I think you can do it in YouTube, but I know you can do it in Twitch. But, like, I might even have him, like, a tiny version of me in the other corner, like down here, or maybe up here. Like you can't see. So like up in that corner, but up in the far corner. And just a little fun animation. Part of me almost thought about doing avatars for each person that comes in, because I know some channels do that, but we'll see. I mean, that seems like overkill at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. Oops. There we are. Okay. Time to get to work. Okay, why aren't you? Oh. Okay. That's why. Sorry, I was just getting my dial all hooked up or all set so that I can just zoom in and out. Woo! Sorry. That was just fun. Where's my favorite brush? Oops. Oh, this is this. So that does that. Which could work if I made it smaller. Not that small. Oh, what am I doing? Let me just do this. Because this also changes the size. Oops. The size of the brush. Oops. Still too big. I guess it does come out bigger than it shows. Yeah, it does. I'm not sure if I like this brush actually for that. It kind of works a little bit. Not quite what I want, but it's okay. It's just now it's just the issue of like it's just a little bit too sensitive. But this one's working good, so I'll use this. I like this brush. There we go. Just a little tricky because it's gold, so I'm trying to kind of imply that with some different values in it. Go back in with this brush to try and let's see where's this, yeah. And give her eye a little bit more softer gradation there for like the show. Yeah, they just have red eyes. They're not actually evil. It's just the color of their At least the one I played wasn't evil. In Skyrim they're not. Always just right away. that we're getting into the warmer seasons, I'm gonna have to come up with some. Maybe I can find some software to, or maybe I can. I mean, technically, this thing I'm using should be able to isolate it out, and I'll try it. We'll see. Because there's supposed to be a way to like lower background sound even more, so it doesn't get picked up. But the problem is mine still kind of is. Like, I can see my microphone reacting to the computer tower right now, which is kind of because it's right next to it. So that's just the problem. But I'll figure something out before I get before I have to turn on the air conditioner for every stream, because I don't want to be shouting over that. That wouldn't be fun. That's too muddy. Yeah. This is why I don't like this brush. It's great for doing like soft, like color splotches, kind of like just like a. Just so you I'm trying to think. The word's not coming to me right now, but it's essentially just like a way to make it like a light gradation of color, and it works good in some cases. Like that, this looks okay here, but if I push too hard or try to do what I just did there, it sometimes can come off as muddy, which is when the colors kind of just turn blah. They kind of all mix together instead of being a nice contrast. Oops. 1 second. Thank you for your patience. It's good. Hopefully it cools. I think it actually will probably cool down as the stream goes along, because it's getting darker out, so hopefully it cools down a little. Yeah, the prompt for this one, I believe I said it a little while ago, but it's with just a refresher. It's just what was it? Phoenix, dragon, and unicorn. So I thought this really cool, like emblazoned, like chest plate would be kind of interesting for the phoenix, along with the beak on the helmet. Make your chin a little softer. Yeah. At least give her some of the edges like that one. As I was saying on the last stream, I'm trying to find some good June art challenges, and what was it? It was June bug looked kind of interesting because I have tried drawing insects in the past for a challenge when I was drawing animals, and that might be fun to try again. Along with what was the other one? There was like this look it up right now. Let's see. Brushwarriors.com. Really, guys? It's the end of... Oh, well, I guess it's the 24th only, so... I mean, we're getting close, though. So, challenges. Inktober, blah. Junebug, yeah, that's Kai June. Oh, that was the other one I was going to do. Kai June. I was going to do a few of those for fun. Because, why not? Drawing giant monsters sometimes is fun. No. And I really like this pocket brush. It's just like such a nice feel to it where you just kind of just push lightly. And you get, it's easier with a lighter color to show you, but like as I push harder, it comes out thicker, which is really nice. Gives you a nice, especially when you're not using a felt tip like I was the other day, and I kept breaking them, so that was fun. It's like oh good, these cost money, and I'm not much. They're really cheap. I'm just kidding. They really are like, I think, what was it, like a $10 for a whole bunch of them or something like that. It's I mean, it's good to see that like Wacom's not like that they've over time become more reasonable with their prices. Because I remember when I was younger, I was like, when I was in college, there was owning those early ones was quite expensive. Like even the one that you probably would use just to sign your name, I think was like $400. And it was like 2 inches by 2 inches or something like that. It was tiny. It was like They give you more space now when you sign for your medicine. But have to thank Huyan and XP and all those other guys for kind of like forcing them to become more reasonable, because when you have competition, you kind of have to make your prices more reasonable with everyone else, because otherwise everyone's just going to go to the other ones, which is what I recommend to people who are just starting out. Well, I don't know. There's that, the Wacom 1 I hear is really good. So, I've heard that one's not expensive either. So, for a touch screen anyway. But honestly, I started without with a regular one, not a touch screen, and I enjoyed it. It was fine. Takes a little getting used to drawing on a surface in front of you without looking at it, but I mean, you're still doing the hand gestures you would do when you're drawing normally on paper, but... And then once you get back into... Once you can afford the touch... Like the Wacom series that are touch screen... Not touch screen, but are like display, I should say. Because touchscreen... This is just my opinion. It's a person-to-person thing, I think. But I don't like touchscreen. I deal with enough issues with... I mean, it's good for iPads, but I just think that any other display, it just doesn't work with. I don't know why. At least for me. If it works for you, cool. Because, like I said, it's just me. More water. But no matter what you get, I think even this is true with some of the other brands too. Like Huion, I think has a pretty good shelf life as well. Because I kept mine for a while. Honestly, I just switched to this because it was an HD and higher, like a better brand, and bigger. So yeah, just felt like upgrading because I could afford it at the time when I did. But another thing I'm contemplating for the channel though is I'm thinking about adding in, this might just be like a fun like side thing because it's not important for right away, but it would be fun to make like an animation for like to give my little character in the corner a story of like why he looks the way he does, because I kind of had like a really quick one I say sometimes, but it would be fun if when people come to the channel they immediately get a story. I like those sometimes. I'll put up a poll or something. See if people think. Although I still need to do some other projects on this channel I was talking about earlier, like the I still want to start doing the research so I can tell some stories. That's something, maybe I'll get that going this summer. Oops, that didn't work. So, let's try this brush. Yeah, this one's better. Oops. Maybe there's a chainmail actually. Let's see. Let's get a better small brush. Yeah. Not that kind of chainmail. Maybe it's scale mail actually instead of chainmail. Literally scale, kind of like texture to it. Just what's or maybe it just has scales painted on. I mean, dyed and sewn into it. That's the word. do, 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 do. Maybe with it being kaiju, that's what I'll use that for. I'll try and find prompts for like giant monsters and myths and or giant like legendary characters and beasts, and tell stories about those. That could be kind of fun. That looks better already. Wow. Yeah, I already clean. See, like when I connect the colors like that, that already looks so much better on the helmet. I'm just so happy I got it, because you get the actual shape. You can actually see it instead of. I can even fix this now that I see what I did wrong there. Because it should be lower. This part should be lower. Maybe just about there. Like that's all that should be showing, I believe. So. Just make a note for myself that like this is where the edge of the other side of the helmet is. Clean that up so that it's cool. Go back to the zoom. Oops. Sorry. There we go. And we can work on some of the other stuff like the feathers. I'm gonna use this. Whoops. Yeah, the hair kind of gives them a nicer. Woo! A little bit better kind of feel to them. Yeah. Do. Yeah, maybe there's like gold cuffs on these and. I don't know about the inside having that. The other side maybe has it where it's like a flame on the other side. Ooh. Let's see. Oops. No. It was. time. I might switch over pretty soon. So I just want to get a little bit more color in this, and then I'll. Okay. Do, 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 do. To help my American viewers get to have a fun, safe weekend with Memorial Day coming up. I'm thinking about doing actually, possibly taking since I have hours at my job, vacation hours, I might give myself a vacation for my birthday actually, just to make it more special this year. That might be fun. Like just take I'll see if I'm gonna see. I might be able to take the week off. We'll see. 'Cause that would be. Then I could get a lot of stuff done on this channel and just get some relaxing in. Get some more work done on the my comic, which would be nice. Getting further in that because once I start setting a pace with it, I think I can actually keep it up. But it's just right now trying to juggle it on top of everything else. It's just kind of a bit overwhelming. Oops. Oh, this one's so weird. Oh, because it doesn't have taper. That would explain it. Let's see what this one's like. That's interesting, but that's not good for I'll just go back to my old reliable. Okay, let's switch to something else. So, get some progress on this. I'm just trying to render things out and clean up the coloring. Essentially, is what I'm at right now with this one. It's pretty much, like conceptually, it's pretty much done. I just need to clean it up because I like where everything is. Like I got this bubbling effect of like underwater, like fire attacks, so like it's superheating the water around it. But that's kind of cool. So what's I gonna do now? Well, first of all, save would be good. All right. Should have done this first. But maybe I'll do some poses and then choose. Maybe I'll do poses for those characters, or for I'm going to put up a couple different characters from. Is this one? Maybe? That's really old, though. I was looking for past ones where I did the character, like, prompt, like the one that I did on Wednesday. I think, guys, come on. Why are you doing this to me? Come on. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, there's just some random ones that would be kind of fun. Let's see. Like, I don't want to redraw those because they're fan art. I mean, there's always this character. I haven't drawn her much. So it'd be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do some of those. So just hide this layer, or you know what? Don't hide it, but just I'm gonna make it never mind. Wait, what? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I just want to make it more transparent so I can draw on top of it. There we go. Oops. I'm in the wrong tool. Actually, I'm in the right tool, but okay. All right. Well, let's choose one of these, like this one. No, that doesn't make sense for her. Here's a pose. It's kind of doesn't really fit her, but that's okay. I could make it more fun. This is out of character for her to do this because she doesn't need to. She's not a fighter. But kind of fun just to try something different with her. Come on, brush, don't do this to me again. Don't be stinky. It's okay. Never mind. She's taking this like defensive stance. Ooh, what if she's got a defensive pose, but she's still playing the... That'd be kind of cool. Man, it just this brush does not like me right now. Let's see if it, yeah, maybe it was just how thick it was. It was just being a pain. Yeah, it's a little better now. I don't know why, but it's because it's weird. But whatever. Ooh, what if she... I'm gonna still keep her hand up here, so she's gonna like trying to be dramatic with it. she's... Like she's treating her. That's supposed to be. Make these a little smaller. It's supposed to be up here, right over her head. And yes, I know I took some of her head with it. It's okay. She'll live. It actually works because her mask is supposed to be like a fox mask. So I might make it a little bit more geometric, just kind of making it fuzzy is going to be a pain to draw on every page. So making her a little simpler is probably a good idea. Her hair's going over her shoulder. And pushing way too hard. Take it easy. Just needs the brush bigger. Yeah, for the first stage of a drawing, I usually like to stay zoomed out just so I can just see everything. And then I'll zoom in when I get a little more detail. But for now, this is good. Oops. You're there, I forgot. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see what else we can. Oh, let's try some other poses. This is kind of fun. I might just do this for part of it, but kind of like upward stretch. You see mostly the under chin. Oops. Next, going this way. Probably should have done this on a different layer, but oh well. These are just doodles, so I don't care. I just keep playing around with poses for fun. A little bit stretched there. It's okay, I can fix that. Yeah, kind of, because her ribs end right here. Kind of, and then they kind of taper down like that. You know, this isn't fun. I got something better to do. I'm gonna find something old to redraw again. Start like those actually like this one was good. Maybe some of these. Or let's see. I want to see how many I think I have a couple different drawings in here. So I had, oh yeah, nah. These are kind of just okay. So maybe not this one. Because these are more of those D&D things where I just kind of made a character really quick. So I'm just trying to find one that's what was this? I forget what this one was. Because these could be fun if I, well, it's only one though. Why is it only one? Oh, because this is the JPEG. Okay, that's why. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that I did a couple for that. Because I usually don't make drawings that small if there isn't a reason for them. Like if it wasn't part of a collection. Let's see. What's this? Question mark? Definitely interesting. Could be fun. Okay. Yeah, this one looks kind of fun to play around with. Let's see what I can do with this. So, cause it's already kind of already redrew it once, I think. So. Let's see what else we can do. I'm just curious what all these other layers are. Oh, okay. Oh, this was going to be another character in the comic that I was working on, I think. I think this fortune teller character. I can work on it. Using the using this version. But I'm gonna make it okay, like light rain. My forecast thing, and I'm looking out the window to bright sunlight, and it's like, no. Not at the moment. Okay, let's find a different pose for her. Actually, that last pose I did with the other one might have been good for her more than... because she could have been throwing the cards behind her. Okay, this is kind of a cool pose. It's very dynamic. So let's try this one. Come on. Thank you. Oops. I'm gonna do one thing. Whoops. Nope. Nope. Stop it. There. It was driving me crazy that my well, you can't see what I think. Well, you could see a little bit of what I just did. I just moved my my layers, which are the for the each time I draw on the screen, I'm drawing usually on a specific layer, and I can turn parts on and off. So that was me just moving the entire thing so that I could make new layers without touching the bottom of the screen. can fix it. Do, do. Like this behind it. Where is it? This. And these right here. I can change the proportions to fit the character more once I get the pose in. Just right now it's just me using the pose, mainly. Okay. So there's, whoops, I did not draw hands. That would help. I'm gonna change what they're doing though. I'm gonna make it so she's casting a spell or something. So she's gonna having her. Oops. Look at that. Looks pretty good. Just for that. And then she's got another hand behind her. I'll fix it when I get to it. This is a friend of Richard and Grace. She's going to be older. So I'm going to have to It was funny. I was in a chat. I was in someone else's stream a few days ago, and they were saying how, like, in their comic, the people in their comic are around, or in their like mid to late 30s, and that they hate that all the time it's just kids. And I'm like, oh no, that's my comic. The main character's like in her early 20s. But I mean, there's always like times that works. I just like it because like it gives them an excuse for being. I mean, I could technically make her older if I wanted to, because she's been sheltered either way. So, but it's just, I think, a little easier to explain. I'll be right back. So one thing I've conceded on with this comic, though, is it was inspired by just thinking about like Hilda and a couple other like stories I really like. Is there's no way I can make. It's in the real world, but I'm not going to use real world towns. Like it's going to be in the U.S., but it's just where U.S. Thought I was going to say where I was from, didn't you? I know better than that. Because I have the first place they're visiting called. I don't have a name for the main town they're from. I'll have to come up with something for that. But the place they're visiting is this town called Quillville. Why isn't it? Oh, why is it being so troublesome right now? Okay. Smaller. Yeah, she's like a fawn. Or a wood nymph, I think, is what maybe I'll make her. But it's just less of a headache. I don't want to make up like 100 different like cities and just have it all like have to have lore on lore built on lore built on lore because I'm not going to be Tolkien. I just want to tell a short story, a fun short story. And that's what messed up my oops. Put it. I'm just gonna make it like this, actually. She just has this big cape. And there she had maybe I'll just make them floating around her, kind of like with Quentin and Magicians. And that's pretty much it. I thought I had more to her, but she's really pretty basic. She's just in a dress with something like that. Make her a little skinnier, like I said. Shrink her down. hope I'm not just drawing Keyleth. No, she doesn't look like Keyleth. Right, please say. Maybe I should stick with short hair. But then it just would be Keyleth with short hair. She's the elf girl from Vox Machina. This is an elf. This is a nymph, so I'm just gonna give her slightly shorter ears. I think, see. Maybe below the knee. Something like that. So she's got like this. Oops. Nah. I was gonna try and make that, see if that would work as part of her, like the upper part of her outfit, but nah. What if actually she's got, yeah, what if instead of her, it always feels weird. I spin, when I spin the pen around in my hand, it's always like a weird feeling. Yeah, she's got this like orb in her other hand, like a fortune teller kind of thing. She's all about flair with her outfit. Maybe I'll make this part actually the part that goes like that. Do, 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 do. see. I gotta clean up some of these areas. That's what I wanted to do. Oops. Still off a little. Because that. That's because of that. It's supposed to be. She does have like a frill around her arms. That would look kind of cool. Like opens up at the top, like flowers. And she's got flowers all over her sleeves. If they're just yeah, but she's got tattoos of flowers all over her tattoo sleeves of flowers. Like, that'd be kind of cool. Just really chipper person. She'll be all spring colors. So let's just grab those while I'm thinking about it. So like bright green, not that bright. Yeah, that's good. And maybe some like that. Maybe that. I'll try that. Couple different colors I could try. And then she could have brown hair. Like that. Like a light brown hair. Yeah. I like this. I'm glad I redrew this one because this is already better. This posing characters always just makes them is so much fun. especially when they're just full of energy like her. Like I'm gonna make like flower, and I might even make her just in a field like wee, like jumping through like a whole like field of flowers. It's just like she's just like tumbling around in a field. Wee. I don't know why she has Batman's cape though. I kind of just realized I drew Batman's cape on her. Oh, that is funny. I'm keeping it. Just because it's so out of place on her, it's perfect. Oops. What am I doing? Why is it doing this? Come on, stop being mean. There. I just don't pop up and she's just like, yeah. I'm gonna make it red instead once I get the come on. Oops. Yeah, that's right. There. Yeah. Jesus, chipper. Just a fun trickster that does harmless pranks. I'm just doing flats right now, which is where you just take the well, it sounds like I'm just putting in the basic colors. Doing this the hard way, so yay. Is this part of this layer? There we go. That simplifies things. Do, 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 do. Blocking it out now. Worry about that. I figure I can do that, and then I'll move to something else. Possibly. Yeah. Probably. Oops. See that? This pretty much just helps me because I can use the swatch tool here, and I'll instantly grab these colors, which is just so nice when I'm just trying to that way I don't have to hunt for them every time. I can just like grab them once and be happy and find the right one instead of having to hunt it down every time. So yeah, that looks good. I like the color. For her hair, that's a nice color. And then maybe make her eyes green. And her vest green. Oops. And then maybe this a dark blue. Try it. It's not bad. I'm just in the mood to use these tools. I could just fill this in, but I just feel like doing it this way. And then, oh yeah, this is that. So on the side, this. And then just a little bit darker on the other side. I think doing that Dragonborn character earlier kind of made me think of Batman, so maybe that's why I did that. They're not going to be exactly the same color. I'm going to make them a little bit tanner because otherwise they look weird. Oops, I forgot that oh well, I can just make it again. Oops. Put her mouth up a little bit more. Yeah! That's cool. I like it. I think, if I remember right, what I can do is, instead of having to well, I have to redraw them anyway, so I don't care. I was going to say I can just turn the flower shapes into change the color of the line just with a keystroke, but meh. It's not like they're perfect anyway, so. I just want to change her shoes too. Doesn't really fit this persona, really. Maybe it's like high socks with, these will be high socks with flowers on them or something. Like. Gonna make this brush smaller. It's yeah. that works. Just like a fun, like, just cheerful design. There we go. And for her shoes, what colors do I have? Blue? Something else that's sky blue, I guess. Maybe I'll make her eyes actually that too, instead of green. Just because she doesn't have very much blue in her character. Except maybe she has like a highlight for this obviously can be a light blue or something, but oops, whoa, way too big. Whoa, this brush gets huge. I can't draw that big. I'll figure them out. For now, they're just blue shoes that are nondescript and don't have anything going on with them. Except maybe I can make just like something like that for now. Something like that. See. Oops, sorry. Just a warning, I'm going to flip the canvas, so if it was there. Pretty close. Knees a little high. But yeah. Yeah. A little bit. Oops. But not really enough. I mean, a little bit. I can fix that right now, though. This is a good way to fix any mistakes you make. Is to, as long as you don't draw on the same... Okay. Yeah, as long as you don't draw on the same layer as your color. Brush is just trying to make me push hard today. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, come on. What are you doing? There. Looks like today I'm pretty much just sticking to a few brushes. I usually I'm bouncing all over the place. I'm gonna try these. Yeah. Just this leg's a little lower. Like this. This makes a little more sense. So. Oh well, no big deal. I'm not gonna. Honestly, I got pretty for just doing one check. That was pretty good. Just so it's actually more like that. So that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. Hour and a half. Why don't we? Yeah, move on to one more thing. And then, which could be either that or, you know what, I'll do do some work on this, and if I still have some more time, I'll do because I might just do a little bit of work on this. This guy I like. Gonna draw him. Never would do this, but it's fun for this drawing. This thing would be quite heavy. Although I do... This guy does have a monster arm, so maybe he's just holding it with that. There. Problem solved. That's another style I didn't even think of doing. Making the mouth more narrow. It's worth a shot. He's got a big mouth. I need to make it my big mouth. Yeah, that's more like him. I'm messing this up bad. I don't know why. Suddenly forgot how to draw wings. Part of it's that I'm just kind of overthinking it a little. His tail. I was going to make it wagging behind him, but we'll see. Something like that. I gotta, obviously gonna clean it up. But maybe even just his head will bob back and forth, and the tail maybe goes up and down or something like that. That could be something. He's a fun little guy. This one's a little more awkward. I'm trying to find out how to make it. Maybe once I get the hair in, it won't look as weird. Nope. Nope, still weird. Well, I think it's because this jacket actually would be open. Plus, you don't see his full arm in this one. So, which actually I need to fix a little. Because his arm would actually be like out like that since it's so long. When he's holding this like a lot of energy and it's gonna blow up on in his face like a Wile E. Coyote. Clearly I'm just quickly doodling this one out even faster because I just want to finish on something else other than this. Don't want this to be something kind of like that though, where you just gotta like yay, top of the world. Boom. That's okay. I'll fix it later. It's these are just two of the ideas from here I like. Although the one where he's preening his wings is kind of funny too. So I might even make that be what this guy does. I'm not sure. Like maybe he'll like I'll have him like moving the hand around, and the tail will flap, and then once in a great while, there'll be like a keyframe where his left wing will come in, and he'll just like kind of nibble out his wing to clean it, straighten the feathers. But did a little of that. Finished that last time. Oh yeah, I was gonna do last thing I kind of wanted to do a little bit of was this. I forgot about that. Or, yeah, no, this. I'll do this. I'll end on this. Because I was like, maybe this or maybe my, it was either this or the comic. I mean, not the comic, the, characters I redrew earlier in the week. I mean, Wednesday, yeah. Guys, stop. Okay. Okay, let's see. Guys, please. Oops. What? No, I didn't mean to do that. Please go. Different screen, please. Thank you. Don't need you in the way. And I'll just kind of throw in the color a little bit so I can. It still has a lot of cleanup to do on it though, so. But at least I can get this in good. What's our color scheme? This is why it's good to have where is that? Is it in the other page? There it is. There we go. It's nope. I think I gave her like a lighter tan for this, like kind of like a brownish, yeah, like a brown for this part. Right? Oh, she does have these on too. I forgot about that. Whoops. This is messy. It's okay. This is part of the process too. character sheet. It's around here somewhere. There we go. There we are. Perfect. I said it was kind of cool. I like that. But this one anyway. I did like the vest, so I'm gonna keep the vest. She's doing that. She's probably more like this. I have to actually fix it in the color. She's not stealth. This isn't your typical forest. This is kind of more like just everything here is crazy colors anyway, so it's not exactly like too out of place with these colors. Just as kind of definitely pronounced though. Something that Grace always gives her grief about. It's like, couldn't you just wear something a little less, you know, revealing and showing, so we could actually like hide once in a while and not be seen by animals? I think these legs are better though. Oh yeah, she's got a hoodie, I forgot. Make the purple part the hoodie. She also got a tail, so I can't forget that. I already did in this one a little bit. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind, it's right there. Already selling myself short. And like I said, I'm gonna clean everything else up once I get these colors. But these are just roughs, just sign placeholders, so I can just go on top of them later on when I clean up the line work. But I think this little guy. Somewhere in this realm. I'm just going to do this for him because I'm not. We would hunt him down too. And they're giving her a boost. Yeah. Cool. And then for the background, maybe I'll just do like a really simple, like something even. Oops, come on. Thank you. I need 2 layers, but whatever. Or we can do like, I'll do it in like grades going up, like down here. I'll make it like that. Then I'll go up a little and then make it a little bit more gray and a little bit more. Oops, wrong brush. Maybe it's like it turns into actually a gray at the top. Around here, it's actually like just like rocks. They have to start climbing after that. They're just kind of. These will be great too, because this is just rock that are climbing right here. Rock there. Some more there. Just setting up the different planes of the drawing. Oops. So I can like plot it out later. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That came out pretty good. I mean, the rough of it did. It's just. So I got a couple things. Let's see. How long are we? I think we're pretty good. I'm gonna see what we got. And I could do a little. I guess I could work on this a little. Yeah, we'll do it. I'll do it. I said I was gonna do a little bit of cleanup on this, so I'll do that right now. Like, I was gonna add in some more. Oops. Too big. some stuff in the background. Yeah, kind of painted on top of it accidentally. And I keep thinking that's part of her, but it's actually, that's his foot. So, or her foot? Not sure. I can't remember if it's a he or she. It's a dragon. That's all I know. Dragon, dragon, dragon. Something's off with her body. I just gotta clean it up. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's just that she's just wearing so much it's hard to see, like, maybe it's because also, like, she'd actually be more like, even if she's part, like, this much would be cut out. Yeah, probably. So we'll just kind of mask that by putting the flip, making the other fin, front fin for the, because I'm going to kind of make the sea dragon kind of like, have like, I don't remember what kind of arms it had, so I'm going to give it like seal hands, because those are pretty good at steering. And they're cute. So, kind of helps with its like being this revered creature that they worship, but also is friendly. It's a little better. I think just the fact that that's there kind of helps. Because I think it was just that her like hips were kind of like facing, like they were just too much of like an oval, like. I'll show. I mean, you probably saw, but it just didn't look right. Her body looked like it was just off, because it was like this whole area here was kind of just like a huge oval for this, and that looks just didn't look right, because she's got her body kind of like arced, and it should kind of go back like that, so that would mean the front would be more like that. So yeah, it just didn't make sense. That's better. Still need to fix her hair a little bit, but I think it's coming, it's pretty close to being done. Yeah, I think I'll finish it off stream, because I don't want to keep you here for the tiny cleanup stuff. I do like the fact that I got that cloudy water in the background, and you can see like this like tiger shark up in the corner, just like, how's it going? Like, what you looking at, huh, buddy? Keep walking. to what we started on, and I'll call it there, so that way. Yeah, so that this can be the hopefully this will make the thumbnail of me stopping here. Some of this edge here. Few lines in here. Oh, look at this. I'm worried about too many lines, so I don't want to make this. Yeah, that's good. One down here. Yeah, that's fine. So this should be a good spot to call it. It's been a little bit over 2 hours. So this has been really fun. I hope you all enjoyed it, and to people in the future, I hope you enjoy it. Please like and leave a comment, because those are the most important things. Subscribe if you want, but leaving a comment boosts, and liking it boosts the signal so more people can see it. So that'll be all for today, and I hope everyone has once again, I hope everyone has a great weekend, and that you get to enjoy your Memorial Day if you're in the U.S. If not, then just, have a good weekend. All right, I'll be posting again live next Wednesday. But I'll post my live stream from Twitch on Monday. So look forward to that, and I'll see you live. We'll see you next Wednesday. Have a great week. I said already. Take care.